Hey, Forrest here. Nothing like getting paid. And with ICCU's mobile app, I can deposit checks or accept Zelle payments so the money hits my account fast. I just wish there was an app for mowing the rest of these lawns.
Right now, Lithia Ford of Boise is buying used vehicles. How much you want for the SUV?
I don't know.
Well, Lithia Ford will give you more than that.
How much more?
More than you think.
I'm not thinking anything.
I'm thinking you might get even more than that. See how much more you can get at Lithia Ford of Boise.
When it comes to concrete, we've got you covered. RowPaint.com offers custom concrete coating services for your garage, business, warehouse, and more. And we do it in one day. We are your complete concrete coatings solution.
Welcome to the Lithia Ford of Boise pregame show from Bronco Nation News. As we get you set for the latest news, insight, and analysis as game time approaches, the BNN pregame show is presented by Lithia Ford of Boise. Check out LithiaFordBoise.com to view the full inventory of vehicles, or check them out at 8853 West Fairview in Boise. Now, let's head out and join BJ Rains for the Lithia Ford of Boise pregame show from Bronco Nation News.
Well, greetings, Boise State fans. Welcome on in to ExtraMile Arena. We got Mountain West basketball and a big one for the Boise State men's basketball team. You see the Broncos on the court warming up. And this is a big one for Boise State as they get set to try to get their first win in conference play. The Broncos 0-1 after falling last week to Nevada. San Jose State surprisingly coming in at 2-0 in the Mountain West. So this is a big game for Boise State, and we are happy to be here with you on Bronco Nation News. My name is BJ Rains. Welcome on in courtside here at ExtraMile Arena. Big show today. Abe Jackson going to join us in a few minutes. We got Leon Rice and some interviews to play, and I know why most of you are tuning in. We're going to give away our trip to Las Vegas. We're going to do that here. Sadan Ganga's fired up for this one. He said, "Go Boise State" there if you could hear him. But we're going to give away the trip to Las Vegas for next week's game here during the show. So we got a lot of fun stuff to do. Colin, make sure we're sounding all right if you can. And we appreciate everybody for watching the Lithia Ford of Boise pregame show. As always, get your comments in, get your score predictions in, get your thoughts on the game as Boise State, again, tries to get their first Mountain West win. You certainly don't want to fall 0-2, and Boise State will look to do that tonight. If you are watching us on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. We'd love to have you watching on YouTube for more broadcasts here moving forward, so please subscribe on YouTube. It's free and easy. We're trying to get over the 2,000 subscribers. And right off the bat, Perry asking on the ICCU YouTube chat, is Nganga playing tonight? And it looks like he is. He is suited up and looks like he is good to go. So he's going through warm-ups and he is suited up. So I think Sadan Nganga will be good to go tonight. Chase Love has 70 to 58. Kareem the Dream 77-63. So you see Boise State on the court warming up. And again, this is the Lithia Ford of Boise pregame show. We appreciate Lithia Ford of Boise. Check them out. Do what the Rains family did. There we are right there. We purchased an F-150 and couldn't be happier that we made the switch to Lithia Ford of Boise and the Ford vehicles after being with a different brand for a while. So we found the vehicle online. We saw what we wanted, went in and test drove it. Test two vehicles, actually, that we had come down to as finalists. And we chose this one. And Kim, our salesperson, couldn't have been nicer. And we were on our way in a couple of hours with our new vehicle. So go online, LithiaFordBoise.com. Check them out. And you can find the vehicle that you'd like. And it's going to be as easy as that to get you on your way with your new vehicle. Karen Chandler says, go get them Broncos. Kevin's got 66-62. We got to come up with some sort of giveaway. We'll see if we can do some Blue and Orange Store gift cards. Last year we did the James gift cards. We'll try to get the score prediction going. That's something I'll probably task Colin with in the near future. So we will see if we can get that going here in the near future. But San Jose State coming in at 11-4. Abe Jackson's going to join me here in a couple of minutes as we get you ready for this one. But again, San Jose State, yes, 2-0 in the Mountain West, 11-4. Leon Rice talking about the Spartans.
Experience, and they got an experienced coach. It starts with that, and he's worked hard to get the right guys there and to keep them. He's kept some good ones, and they gave us a challenge in here last year. We only played them one time last year, and they were good. I saw that all through. When I was scouting them before, when I was like, they're a lot closer than people think, and they had a lot of games where they were right there, and now they've added a few pieces, and they've built on, had some time to build on it for a while, and they're a good team. I mean, I think they're a kind of a microcosm of this league. You got everybody that's good. You're looking around, and I think I haven't played them all yet. We haven't gone through the gauntlet yet and done all that, and maybe it's just because it's all right in front of me right now, but I swear, I think from top to bottom, it's the best it's ever been. Because, there were some years where at the bottom there were some games that you knew that if you got the bus there on time, you were going to win. It was just a matter of, was it by 20 or 30 or, whatever. There's none of that this year. None. Not one of those. And it's going to create maybe one of the most interesting leagues to watch in the country. And, you throw that in we couple with how hard it is to play on the road and get any wins on the road. I mean, look at New Mexico and Wyoming, and you got supposedly a top 25 team that's going through some struggles, and I mean, Wyoming basically won that game. It was just down to the last two possessions or whatever. But I think that's what you're seeing in the league right now is so many good teams, and look what San Jose's done the last 2.5, 3 weeks is they beat a really good Santa Clara team on the road. They beat UNLV, and now they went on the road and beat Colorado State. I mean, that's saying something. That's doing something. Not just we're close, we're good. No, that's getting it done. And credit to them and their guys, and they're going to be. I hate the term the hard out because that means that acts like they're not a good team. No, they're going to be in contention is what they're going to be.
Well, there he is, Leon Rice. We're talking to the media yesterday. We'll play a few more clips of him a little bit later in the show. You see Boise State warming up on the court behind us, going with the white uniforms here, and you see Abe Jackson now on your screen joining us here. And Abe, we appreciate it. We'll fix the camera there so everybody can see you. Happy home Mountain West Conference opener to you, sir. Crazy to say it's a somewhat big game against San Jose State, but it really is tonight.
Yeah, it is. I mean, Boise State, you never want to start 0-2 in conference, of course. And San Jose State 2-0 for the first time ever in the Mountain West. I think they did it one time in the WAC when they were in there, but first time ever 2-0 in the Mountain West, and they're playing well. And they're doing the things that they haven't done well in the past, they're doing well now, and specifically rebounding.
And they got the Ohio State transfer in the middle there. I know the overall stats don't jump out at you, but he could be a problem size-wise tonight.
Well, I feel like Boise State has seen a 7-footer every single game this year, and they're going to see another one. They saw a 7-footer at Nevada. They're going to see another 7-footer in Diallo here for San Jose State. He doesn't score a lot of points, but he has 31 blocks on the year. And to put that in perspective, Boise State, I'd say Najee Smith probably, he gets some help side blocks. He has 14, and he leads Boise State's team with blocks. So you got a guy inside with 31 blocks on the year. He can affect things in the paint.
What do you make of San Jose State's turnaround? I mean, this is a team that Boise State is 37-3 all time against. They've beat them 10 in a row. Usually the games are not even close. And, it just never was a game that you really thought would be a competitive, close game. And they've already won more games this year than they won all of last year. They're 2-0 in conference play. They're tied for first place. What do you make of the Spartans?
Well, people haven't transferred out. I mean, it's shocking with San Jose State over the years of how many people have transferred out after 1 or 2 years and good players. Brandon Clark transferred from San Jose State to Gonzaga, now in the NBA with the Grizzlies. Ryan Welledge played a couple years for San Jose State, then he transferred to Xavier. So they have guys on these teams, but they've just never been able to keep them. They got guys on this team that have been in the program for a few years. They haven't just played 1 year and then transferred out. And Omari Moore is the main example, the leading scorer over 15 a game for San Jose State. He's been in the program a few years, and that's how you build the program. It's hard to when you have to get JC guys and transfers every single year, and you only have them for maybe 1 year.
Mari Moore, you mentioned him, a talented player. I mean, what if you're Leon Rice and the coaching staff and what you've done in your research and talked to them, what most concerns or what should be concerning, I guess, about what the Spartans bring to the table here?
Well, they can score. I mean, they can get into the 70s really at ease. They're averaging just under 70 overall in all their games, but over 70 points in their 2 conference games. So they can put the ball in the hoop. And then secondly, you have to look at rebounding. They have a plus 11 rebound margin on the year, plus 14 in their 2 conference games, which is unheard of for a San Jose State team. So if you can rebound the ball and you can score points and get into the 70s, you're going to win games. And so far, with 11 wins right now and 2-0 in conference, San Jose is looking as good as they've ever been.
He's Abe Jackson. You'll hear him and Bob Beeler coming up at the bottom of the hour, about 15 minutes or so on 670 KBOI with the pregame show, the broadcast just after 7 o'clock with you and Bob on 670. This is Lithia Florida Boise pregame show. And Abe, Boise State, 2 losses in a row. Obviously that tough one down there in Reno where they just had a couple stretches where they just couldn't score at the wrong times late in the first half, and then they're trading baskets late in the game, couldn't make the final stop. But I mean, I know Nevada's a good team, but that was a game that was right there for the taking, and I know that one stung.
Well, it was just such an odd offensive game. I mean, points got put up. It was a decent amount of points scored, but the majority of the points were only scored by 4 players for the Broncos. It was just so odd looking at the box score. And then in the last few minutes of the game, 2 out of your 4 guys who only scored foul out. And so you don't have Smith, you don't have Degenhardt down the road. So I think what that game really showed us is how important the bench is going to be for Boise State this year. And it's so easy to compare. I don't think it's fair, but it's easy to compare this team and last year's team, right? Last year's team went 5-0 in last second shots. They beat Utah State. They hit one at Fresno. They hit one at San Diego State. Wins for the Broncos. Nevada misses one in the conference. Win for a Bronco. And San Diego State misses a last-second shot in the conference championship for a Bronco win. So for whatever reason last year, they were able to pull out those last-second shots or those last-second stops. And but this year so far in those one-possession games, really, it's 0 for 1.
Now, this is, as I said, it's a nice early season game, but one guy you like to see back out there again warming up, Marcus Shaver Jr. What'd you make of him coming back against Nevada? And Leon said maybe it was nice to let him play the one game, have the bye, and then he should be ready to go again tonight.
You can just see how much of a game changer he is for this Bronco team. And he brings a threat of offense at the point guard position. And Jace Whiting did a great job. But he's not the scorer that Marcus Shaver is. And so when you have the ball in someone's hand who's a scorer like that, that will definitely help your team. It's like in football, right? In high school. Okay, who's going to be our quarterback? I don't know. Who's our best athlete and who can make the most plays? Let's give him the ball. And that's kind of what Marcus Shaver is to this team, is he needs to be out there. He can shoot, he can dish, he can steal, he can rebound. Just fills up that stat sheet for the Broncos.
Final thing or two for Abe Jackson. I mean, this Mountain West Conference, Abe, I know it's early, but you see some of the teams, that look like they're going to be there. Nevada, San Diego State, Nevada. I mentioned San Jose. Those teams are at 2-0. Again, not to say this is a must-win game by any means.
Well, you can't leave out New Mexico, the only top 25 team in the conference right now,
exactly.
Ranked 21, 14-0. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I'm not going to say it's a must-win game, but starting 0-2 and take it, especially on a home court here, this is a game that Boise State really needs to win.
Road games are so hard to win in any conference, but they're especially hard in the Mountain West. The amount of travel you have to do, the distances you have to go, and then the venues that you play in are some of the toughest in the country. So you're not going to get a bunch of wins on the road. So you have to take care of business when you do hit your home court, and especially against a team where history says you should win. The numbers probably say you should win this game, even though you're 0-1. You just got to come out and do it.
Final thing, what are we going to be hearing on the broadcast here? Your keys to the game, and what needs to happen for Boise State to win this one?
You have to battle on the boards. You have to. And for the San Jose State Spartans, they're out rebounding their opponents by 11 a game throughout the season. But then for the Boise State offense, you have to hit more than 5 threes. They hit 5 threes against Nevada. And with basketball right now, you just can't win a lot of games if you only make 5 threes. That needs to be up around 7 or 8.
Well, defensively, I think is the key tonight for Boise State, man. They got to defend better, man, like you said. 10-plus threes and over 70 the last couple of games. I think the defense for me is my key. It's got to improve. But, we appreciate it. We'll be listening to you and Bob here in 12 minutes. And thanks a lot for your time, as always. And big one tonight.
Yep, let's get him.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it, Abe. There he is, Abe Jackson. Appreciate him for joining us on the pregame show. Let's get Tyler Whitmer to move a foot to his right here. He's blocking the oh, come on, Tyler. He likes to mess with us here. Oh, there he is. There he is. He did it on purpose, I think. He wanted to get in the shot there. But appreciate everybody for checking out the Lithia Ford of Boise pregame show. We're inching closer to the drawing. We're going to have the drawing, the live unveiling of the winner of the VIP experience, the trip for two to Las Vegas for the game next week. We are really, really looking forward to that. And that's coming up here in about 10 minutes. John Mallory going to join us as well. We are broadcasting from the Cutwater Canned Cocktail Studios. More than 30 flavors of pre-mixed premium cocktails. You can pick them up at your local gas station or grocery store. Our title sponsor is Row Paint, rowpaint.com. Check them out. They got the 15% deal going on right now. 15% off any interior painting if you use the promo code BNN15. So please use the promo code BNN15. Use that promo code and show them that their advertising is working, and we'd love to have you help out rowpaint.com. Idaho Central Credit Union as well. ICCU.com. They are the new sponsor of our comment line and the YouTube chat there. So ICCU.com. You can do what the Raines family did, make the switch to ICCU. You will not be disappointed that you made the switch to ICCU, and we appreciate them. If you're looking for a new job, check out TCS, transcomservice.com. They can help you get out there as a truck driver. It's a great career change right now and a lot of money in the trucking industry. So transcomservice.com. Check it out. You will not be disappointed, and we appreciate them. Nice sponsors of Bronco Nation News. And, again, transcomservice.com is the website. John Mallory now joins me. We go from Abe Jackson to John Mallory, one 3-point sharpshooter to another. Johnny, I told Abe this, man. It's crazy to say this is a quote-unquote, big game against San Jose State, but it really is tonight, man. You can't afford to fall to 0-2 in league.
I don't think in this league, right? This league looks scary at the top. It does. And if you kind of fall into that middle class, have to work your way up, it might be too tough to expect or to ask of a team to be able to do. No, must win, of course not, obviously, but this is a team that you can't look past. This isn't that W you just go ahead and write no matter where or when the game's played, right? They come in. Tim Miles has done a good job in this league before. He's obviously doing an exceptional job so far. I mean, if you had to look right now at the halfway point of the season and say who's done a better job at a national level than Tim Miles, that's a tough conversation to have. And Tim Miles should be in that conversation. But I think this game is more about Boise State. Stop letting people score in the 70s on you, right? Like, that's just not what what Coach Burns. That's supposed to say Bill Burns.
Almost said Bill Self.
Okay, that's almost
Mike Burns.
What Mike Burns and Leon have been able to do. They keep you under 60.
Back-to-back 70 points allowed, back-to-back 10 threes allowed.
Yeah, okay, that's another thing. They've done a really good job these last couple years of defending the three-point line.
Yep.
And those two things kind of hurt them, and they lost 2 straight games coming after a 9-game win streak. BJ, yeah, you want to get to 1-1 and also prove that San Jose State really isn't here for the taking. I mean, if San Jose State wins this, I heard it'll be the first time they've been 3-0 in league play in over 40 years.
Wow.
So that would be huge for that program to get that win tonight. Boise State favored by 10.
Which seems so high to me. I would have guessed 5 or 6. Maybe.
I agree.
That seems high to me. But we'll see. Boise State back at home. You would expect to have a nice crowd for this one, or you would hope. And you got another big home game on Saturday against Utah State, obviously, Johnny. So, you've been at the what do they call that arena there in I can't think of the name of it in
Logan?
No, in San Jose.
In San Jose, the events center.
The events. It's aptly named.
And you can't call it an arena. It's a gymnasium.
But you've called games there, right? You've been there. I mean, you know what the facilities or lack thereof at San Jose State.
No.
I mean, I was surprised Tim Miles took this gig, but I was talking to Abe earlier. I mean, you look at how bad, as you said, San Jose State has been. They've already won more games than they won all of last year. They were, 1-17 in league last year. They've already won 2 games. The last decade plus, they've been terrible. How is Tim Miles doing this, man?
I've always said, and I don't want to say the term sleeping giant in this league, but I remember when Dave Wojcik got this gig. Everybody loved Coach Woj in Boise, the defensive mastermind on some of those really good Leon teams. And he couldn't win there. And I thought, gosh, the players are already in your backyard. You need to go 10 miles to recruit there. You're recruiting the Bay Area. very historic university in the Bay Area at San Jose State. A lot of important people have went there, and they've done a lot of good things, but athletics has not been one of them, and I've always thought to just get the right guy to somehow get some local kids to stay. College hoops, you need 2 really good players, and then like 3 or 4 other pretty good players. And in the Mountain West, you're probably going to win more games than you lose, but they're doing it. They're finding a way, not only for basketball, but they've been decent in football. They've been good in football. San Jose State, I don't know who their athletic director is, but he or she, they're doing a hell of a job.
Yeah, Amari, you mentioned them needing to have a couple good players. They've got that this year. Amari Moore, their best player, 15 points a game, 4.7 rebounds, 4.7 assists. They got Alvaro Cardenas at 9.7 a game. But keep an eye on Ibrahima Diallo, the Ohio State transfer, 7-footer. I think he could cause some problems on the interior for Boise State.
Yeah, they have size. They have speed. They have strength. They have athleticism. I was watching them warm up, and I thought, okay, this San Jose State team looks different in the warm-ups. And this is great for the league, right? I mean, Boise State, obviously, everybody wants them to win this thing tonight, and I think that's a good thing for the league, for Boise State to win.
Sure.
To get the defending champions still in the mix in the loss column with just 1. We'll see about New Mexico when they get to play some of these tougher teams. I mean, maybe New Mexico and San Diego State kind of run away with this thing a little bit, and they are the clear class of this league, and then there's 3-4 teams maybe fighting for 1 or 2 bids, right? You can't ask the Mountain West to be more than a 4-bid league, but from what I've seen so far, BJ, I think it's a 4-bid league this year. I don't know if Ken Palm and the net support that. You could probably answer those questions, but it's just, where's Boise State going to fit in? We talked earlier, I think, and you said Leon was talking about the margin for error is a lot more thin this year with this team, and they have to play a very good game to win games.
Marlene Tromp already in the house, the Boise State president, seated courtside there in her courtside seat. Should be a nice crowd tonight. Somebody is asking about the officials. Where was that? Are we going to have better officials tonight? We have a veteran crew. It's a Tuesday, not as many games on a Tuesday. So you've got Tony Padilla, Mike Reed, and Kelly Pfeiffer. I think Reed and Padilla have definitely both done Final Fours. I think Reed did the San Jose State game earlier the South Dakota State game to kick off the year. So it's a veteran crew, and that is probably a good sign, I guess. Jordan Morales, as we look at the Idaho Central Credit Union YouTube chat, says, ball game watched a different Potato Bowl than I did. Were you talking about the Potato Bowl on your show, I guess?
I just said San Jose State football, it's respectable. It's good.
Yeah.
They won the league 2 years ago. Last year they stumbled a little bit, and this year, okay, they lost the Potato Bowl. But to me, that isn't the definition of a program and where the direction San Jose State football is going. But, Jordan, I love you, but we don't want to go down that rabbit hole here, do we? We're talking hoops.
How big is it to have Marcus Shaver Jr. back? We saw him return against Nevada and play his typical 35 minutes, but nothing against Jace Whiting. But this team's better when Marcus Shaver's out there, obviously.
He's your leading scorer. He's your leading rebounder. He's your leading assister. Yeah, they want him back. They need him back. He's a terrific player. He's an all-league caliber player. And I think this is the game where, his feet are going to be wet, so to speak. Last game, your first game back from several, sometimes you would be more apt to struggle in that situation. Plus, it was on the road. Lawler Events Center is always a hostile environment when Boise State's in town. So I see this being the Shaver get right, get back game. I think Shaver's going to put on his show tonight. And I want Tyson Degenhart in certain moments, BJ, to be more assertive offensively. And during lulls of scoring, a lot of times Tyson Degenhart can get a good look just about any time you get him the ball. BJ, from anywhere on the floor, too. Yep. If he's in the block, I'm confident that Tyson can get a good look. He can get a good shot off. If not, he's smart enough to find the guy on the double.
Sorry to cut you off, but you would think this is one of those games where, the first 4 possessions of the game, just get it to Tyson just get him going early, get the offense going. Because you're right, anytime they need a bucket, just get it to him in the post, and
he'll get you a look. Yeah, he'll get you a look,
or he'll kick it out to somebody for an open 3. I mean,
let's see that tonight.
Let's keep him on the floor. I mean, he fouled out in the last game, obviously, and that was key. Najee Smith fouled out in the last game, so I know they've got to. You mentioned the margin for error. I mean, they can't be having 2 of their starters not playing in crunch time.
Is Najee Smith the MVP of this team right now? I mean, you can't say Shaver.
No,
I don't think you would say Tyson. I mean, I don't know if you would say Max.
Their winning streak started when they made the switch to him at one point.
I think, and Najee Smith, he defends multiple positions. He hits open threes. He's scoring off the dribble this year effectively. In the past, Najee was one of those guys that when he tried to create on his own, often I'm thinking, Najee, the team, you can get a better look than that. You don't need Najee doing one-on-one stuff. But this year, I'm like, okay, yeah, Najee Smith is doing the one-on-one stuff. I think he's probably been the MVP of this team so far.
Max Rice, according to James.
He's great, too.
Who, by the way, shoots a lot better at home. I saw Jay Tuss tweet
what are his splits?
Way better three-point shooter at home. So if you're Boise State, you get him going early in this one as well.
10-point advantage. Is that because Vegas
still hasn't bought into San Jose State or thinks Boise State's due for a bounce back?
They think that no one will bet on San Jose State unless they make the spread ridiculous so they can even it out. That's what those guys want to do.
Yeah, they don't necessarily think they're going to win by 10. They just think that they're – and I think Ken Pom did have it at 9, actually. Ken Pom has this at which that's another thing. The spread, just oddly usually is similar to Ken Pom.
How many Mountain West teams do you think as it sits now, and obviously they need to hold serve or whatnot, but you've studied March Madness. You've covered Final Fours. Is this what type of league, if you are Joe Lunardi right now, how many bids is this league going to get? What are you saying? What's the record?
Can we go
5?
3? Yeah, can we go? I think 3, and that is 3.
3 safe? I think
don't know if it's
don't
safe.
get 3.
Who would it be right now? I mean, it's probably 2 right now.
I think
New Mexico and San Diego State.
Yeah, those 2 I think are
right now.
As it sits now, probably shoe-ins.
Yep.
Is there that other team, and Boise State hopes to be in that mix, or obviously be with San Diego State or with New Mexico, who's playing great right now. What about Wyoming? Is EK coming back? If not, I mean, Jeff Linder right now is in the cellar.
I don't think they have any shot of an at-large.
Wyoming, yeah.
They're done.
Maybe they could scare some teams.
Oh, yeah.
Colorado State, Utah State, Boise State.
I would have said UNLV, and then but they've lost to San Jose the other day. So I mean that's going to be a tough game next week. We'll see, Johnny. I appreciate you. I'm going to give away a trip for 2 on a private jet. And I'll let you get ready. You've got a lot of research and notes that you've taken, getting you set for tip-off here. So I'll let you do that. But as always, man, we appreciate the time, and we will talk to you at some point here in the near future, man. We'll be listening, and I think I'm filling in for you next Monday on Idaho Sports Talk as well. So appreciate you, man.
See you guys.
Hey, we're about to give away a trip for 2 on a private jet, but first, BoiseDentistryCo.com. I want to tell you about a couple of our great sponsors. Check them out. Full family dentistry. If you're looking for a new dentist, BoiseDentistryCo.com. Locations across the Treasure Valley. 906-1255. My dentist, Dr. Meinert. So happy he made the switch. I'll actually be seeing him here in a couple weeks. So check him out, BoiseDentistryCo.com. If you're looking for new insurance for your business, UnitedCommercialInsurance.com can do it for you. UnitedCommercialInsurance.com. They make business insurance easy. They can write business policy insurance in 44 states around the country. So make sure you check them out, 229-8222. Ridley's Family Markets, one of our major sponsors of the contest that we're about to finish off with the grand prize winner. We're a big thank you to Ridley's Family Markets. ShopRidleys.com. Go download the Ridley's app. They got the new Ridley's app. Go download it. They got some great deals in there, up to 40% off, I think it is, at their locations. At Cuno location's a great spot just south of the freeway there. So go check out Ridley's Family Markets. Support the sponsors. ShopRidleys.com. The Blue and Orange Store, another sponsor of the contest, theblueandorangestore.com. Free shipping, any order over $40. That's right. Any online order over $40, you get free shipping at theblueandorangestore.com. And you can also get in-person care and service and grab all your stuff right there on the second floor of the Boise Town Square Mall, right there next to Pro Image. So make sure you check out the Blue and Orange Store. Matt Bauscher Real Estate. He is going on the private jet. He is going with you in the contest. BauscherRealEstate.com, the number 1 ranked realtor in the Treasure Valley. So appreciate Matt for giving up his time and for going on the contest and agreeing to hang out with the winner. And we really appreciate Matt Bauscher for doing that. And again, if you're looking for a new home, no home is too big or too small for Bauscher Real Estate. And Timberstone Golf Course, don't forget Timberstone, playtimberstone.com. Even if you think it's not the right time of year to play golf, you're wrong. Go check it out. They got the indoor simulator. Tad's still giving you some lessons. So a lot going on. Check them out, playtimberstone.com. All right. the giveaway worked, according to Tyson Berman. He said it's the only reason I subscribed. And we are going to do this. We've got the full screen going here with the team warming up. We're here courtside. We have we'll make it full screen, I guess, here. We've got 360 names. We're going to shuffle the names around. 360 names are in there. And, again, you're leaving at 1 o'clock next Wednesday to go to Las Vegas. And you're going to have an awesome time. You've got to be in the Boise area to take the private jet. So if you win this and you're not in the Boise area, I apologize, but you will have to pick another winner. So we got 24 hours, basically, to make sure this winner can go. And if not, we're moving on to somebody else. So who knows? Maybe we'll have another winner. But we had about 40 new subscribers. We had about 320 renew. And we're very appreciative and thankful to all of you for coming in and doing this. And as you see, Boise State warming up on the court there. So it's been a fun month. Appreciate everybody for doing this. We got some Blue and Orange Store gift cards to give away as well. But we really do thank all of you for doing this. And, again, it's one winner, and then you get to bring a guest. So it's a trip for two on a private jet. And what do you say? Without further ado, let's give this thing away. Why not? We will get the spin going, and here we go. Here we go, Colin. Let's see what we got for a private jet to Las Vegas to see the basketball game next week. 360 names are in there. We'll see who our winner is. And going to the trip is going to be McVeigh Greg. It says Hitmail. I believe that's Hotmail. I may have typed it in wrong. We'll look it up. McVeigh Greg, congratulations. You've got 24 hours to claim your prize. And if you're not Greg McVeigh, you better hope that he can't go, and then you got 24 hours and you can jump back in. So Greg McVeigh at hotmail.com, you are the winner. I believe that's Hotmail. We'll see, and we'll remove him from the list. As you can see, these are all the names we have. We'll go slow. You can try to find your name. We've got 360 names in here, and that's our winner, Greg McVeigh. We'll see if we can find him. If you go to the back end of the website, Colin, to the usernames, we can look there and try to find them that way. Let's give away a Blue and Orange Store gift card while we're at it. We got a Blue and Orange Store gift card, $25. I know this isn't what everybody was wanting. You wanted the prize. And, again, he's only got 24 hours, and if he doesn't get that, then he is gone. Let's see. This is for a $25 gift card to the Blue and Orange Store. We've got Tatrialts at msn.com. You win a $25 TE. Okay, so I think it's Hotmail, though. Go to BroncoNationNews.com, and then you can search on the users. We're going to look and see if we can find this thing. We got another $25 gift card to the Blue and Orange Store. We'll give that away as well. And, again, appreciate everybody for entering the contest. We're hoping to make this a yearly thing. If we can do this again next year, we will. And, yes, we will post some footage. James says, can you post some footage of the winner's trip? Yes, and I'm hoping to get them on the pregame show next Wednesday. Keep going down to users, and then you should be able to search them under users. You went a little too far there. All right, there's AI Dentado at charter.net. AI Dentado at charter.net. Well, you get a $25 gift card to the Blue and Orange Store. And let's do another Blue and Orange Store gift card. Just got a text message from Circa Casino while I'm talking to you guys, setting up the trip for next week from my man Tyler down there. So we'll give away another gift card here. And we'll see Cool H and H Arrington, who I think won something last week. So how about that? I'm pretty sure we'll see. Greg McVeigh. Can you see if he's in the Boise area? Click on edit and see his address. We're looking up to see where our man is. So thank you to everybody for doing the contest. Scroll down a little further. Is there an ad? Nope, no address. So we got to see if Greg McVeigh has 24 hours to claim his prize. We'll try to email him tonight and see if we can, if he's the winner. And if not, we will do another drawing tomorrow. So if you didn't win, hope that the winner is not in the Boise area, and we'll pick another winner tomorrow. Tyson, I know you said this was the only reason you subscribed. Hopefully you're going to get great content over the next year that'll make it worth it to you. So we appreciate that. Chase says, congrats, Greg. So appreciate everybody for doing the contest again, and I'm sorry if you didn't win, but we are I can email them. I'll do that one. We had a great interest with the contest, as I said, and we'll see moving forward here what other kind of contests we can do. We thank Stein Distributing for helping us give away some of the stuff as well, and then some of the prizes. And then also we have all the items we did during the season. But we got some more prizes. We'll still do some weekly Blue and Orange Store gift cards. We'll be giving away a lot of prizes here moving forward weekly. But stay tuned. We'll let you know if the winner claims his prize. He has 24 hours, and we'll move on to the next one. So we're going to have a watch party on Playback, by the way, playback.tv/Bronco Nation News. The stream should be live pretty soon. I guess it can't go live right till 7 when the game starts since it's Mountain West Network. But watch the game with Boise State fans. Playback.tv/Bronco Nation News. You can watch the game tonight there, and we would love to have you. And me and Colin will be in there with some chat and things during the game. So appreciate everybody for checking us out. Lithia Ford of Boise pregame show. All of our great sponsors. Thanks again to the contest sponsors, rowpaint.com. We got the great Kelly Pfeiffer referee in this game tonight. We know we're good tonight, so you get a good, nice wink there. But we appreciate Ridley's Family Markets, Bauscher Real Estate, the Blue and Orange Store, rowpaint.com, all of our great sponsors. And you know what? I have another prize that I forgot to give away, but I'll do it on Friday. Friday, we'll give away a painter for a day from rowpaint.com. We'll save that. They said they can get it, so you do not have to have a cable provider. Everybody should be able to watch this game on Playback on the Mountain West Network. So you should have it on there. So another good show. Appreciate it. Golfing at Timberstone. Yeah, we can give that away as a prize maybe. So thanks to everybody for checking us out. Hope you enjoyed the show here. Sorry if you didn't win, but again, 24 hours. We may be doing this again. If we don't get a winner, we'll do it on Friday. We'll try to pick another winner. So thanks, everybody, for checking us out. Enjoy the game. Playback.tv/Bronco Nation News. You can watch the game and interact in the live chat. And then we'll be back on the post-game show after the game. We'll have interviews, highlights, reaction, all that good stuff. Big one for Boise State in the Mountain West Conference tonight, and we'll have it covered. Bronco Nation News, BroncoNationNews.com.